This problem does not come from the 2025 TMUA paper. It's been a while since I've said that. Let's have a look. The coefficient of x to the 5 in the expansion of ax squared plus 3x plus 2 all cubed is 81. We want to find all the possible values of the constant term a. Let's have a look. So I'm going to break this down from first principle. So this is actually a pretty elementary question in terms of the TMUA, but it's really important that you know how to solve these ones. So this is essentially using the multinomial theorem, but if you don't know it super formally, that's totally fine. And let me explain it to you. The idea or the thing about this question is you've got 3 terms in the bracket, then cubed. Obviously in A level, we see 2 terms and then cubed or raised to the 4 or whatever. And essentially we need to know how to deal with this. And if you don't, let me kind of explain why. Let's just write this out really inefficiently. Let's just write out each of the 3 brackets next to each other, like so. And if you think back to GCSE or whenever you learned to expand brackets, how would you expand something like this before you knew the binomial expansion? You'd probably multiply out these 2 brackets, expand, simplify, collect like terms, all that sort of stuff, and then you'd be left with a degree 4 polynomial, and then you multiply that degree 4 polynomial by this quadratic again, expand, simplify, collecting like terms, all that sort of stuff. And the thing is, you can kind of still do that, but essentially a more efficient way of doing this is by picking one term from each of the brackets. So I could pick the 3x from the first bracket, the ax squared from the second, and maybe the ax squared from the last. And notice if I do that, I'm going to get an x to the 5 term. So we need to ask ourselves, well, how can I pick one term from each of these 3 brackets such that they multiply to give me an x to the 5 term? Well, the only way that you can do this is by taking an x squared from one bracket, an x squared from another bracket, and an x term from the final bracket. Why is this? Well, if we think about expanding this, if we took the maximum degree term from each of the brackets, we'd only be left with x to the 6. And of course, x to the 5 is just slightly less than x to the 6. So we just have to perturb this ever so slightly. And the only way we can do this is by taking an x from one of the brackets and then still taking x squareds from the other 2. Okay, and well, how many ways are there in which we can do this? Well, we need to take a 3x term from one of the brackets. We need to choose one of the 3 brackets from which we take the 3x term. So there's 3 choose 1 choices, and this of course is 3. So we could take the 3x from the first bracket, or, 3x from the first bracket and then ax squareds from the other 2. Or perhaps we could take the 3x from the second bracket and then take the ax squareds from the other 2. Or we could take 3x from the final bracket and then take ax squareds from the first 2 brackets, like so. And that's where that 3 choose 1 comes from. And if we do that, we get 3 choose 1 times this 3x times the ax squared times the ax squared. And that will give us our x to the 5 term. If we expand all that, we get 9a squared x to the 5. And so we know that 9a squared is equal to 81. And so a must be plus or minus 3.